What's up, YouTube? In the truck, making some coffee. I don't know what I'm doing with all this electricity, but that's what's in this rascal. I got a surge protector on it. I'm gonna be experimenting over the next little bit, but I'm about to get my CV put in. So, anyways, pretty cool. Smells good. A little coffee in the truck. Yeah. It's gonna be my best friend out on the road. Talk to y'all later. Olive branch. Well, here I sit in a trailer yard. What's up, YouTube? I don't know. There are no Trans Am trailers here. So I don't think we're allowed to take other trailers. My driver manager told me to take any of them with 6 digits. Well, there's a bunch of them with 6 digits, but ain't none of them Trans Am. There's some Swift trailers with 6 digits. Schneider trailers with 6 digits.
New message. No problem. There is no plan on you yet for us to stress over. Shana.
Okay. No stress. I'm not stressed. I just want to make some money. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Word. Well, find me an empty. Find me an empty. Anyone you can. I will touch base. I really do like the Garmin base before I leave. To go park. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So there's like, I noticed that last night, kind of had to park in, I mean, it wasn't shady, but wasn't no showers either. So I had to hoo-ha wipe it. Oh, me. But it's an adventure. I love it. I don't know about how the money's going to work out, but I had a very wonderful time over Christmas with the family. I dropped the trailer here and PC'd home, and then I guess deadheaded, bobtailed here to pick up a trailer, but there are none. So it's about 900 miles, but that's what we do. We're professional drivers. I try to go to Walmart, and there are no less than 40 signs that say you cannot overnight park here. This is obviously a truck thing here around. So I imagine there's a lot of people that just, you ain't paying attention and you're just trying to get to where you're supposed to go, and then you don't trip plan or don't do something and they don't want you parking there. I mean, but I wouldn't really have an issue with that because I didn't have a trailer. But anyways, I know Watson channel on YouTube, the trucker, he's with Swift, I think. He got $1,500 parking fine, and he was a member of the gym he was at. But I guess that gym or that landlord and his buddy like making money on truckers. So I can understand why people do that, because truckers, I mean, just like this yard here, it's like they don't go to a trailer washout, they just brush it out right where they are and then take off. Man, there's junk everywhere. But it's all good. So here I sit. I'm going to listen to the Alabama-Michigan game, bowl game. I'm going to hang out here till I'm going to hang out for about 2 hours off duty, so my 70 doesn't get messed up. But, and if I don't hear nothing, if there's not an empty trailer somewhere near here, I'm just going to take off and go park at Love's or Blind J, get me a shower and chill. So this is the second day. Yesterday I quit from home time. But this is and I drove all night. That was New Year's Eve, but that was cool. I got to see fireworks and all on the side of the road. Got to see some out of my window, the one you can see right there. Got to see some out of there yesterday, but slept great. Just no showers where I was. About 15 trucks. I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen. But this is my second day of, I don't know, if I could be out here for 6 months till the 6 month lease is over, great, because I feel like you can go home. I mean, I've already been able to stay home over the weekend because the guy where I was dropping my load wasn't open till Monday, and I got home around, I got there about Saturday morning, so I was able to stay home, which was nice. So maybe I won't have to take home time, but I'm gonna treat it kind of like deployment, 6 month deployment, and you just, where am I camping tonight? All right, YouTube. Working on some stuff. I'm having a ball. Got me some ramen. Maybe some ramen. Looks good. Anyways, slow day. I'm at Flying J. Got me a reserve spot. Yeah. No trailer. And that's fine. No empty trailer. So that's cool. Not cool on the wallet, but gives me a chance to get back into the swing of things, I reckon. Hopefully I'll have one tomorrow. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll request a relay. So good. There's a Subway here, but it's just too much fun to. Whoops. It's just too much fun to not cook in the truck. So, anyways, Olive Branch, by God. Chilling at the truck stop. I'll show you the view. It's a horrible view because the phone's crooked and I don't feel like messing with the mount, but I got my ticket on the window there, so I can see I have a reserve spot. I don't even know if I'm in the reserve spot. They're supposed to like walk you out and show you your spot, but here I park. Here I sit. Anyways, I'm gonna work on this camera. Work on this camera. That's a little better. But it's kind of chilling. Chilling at the truck stop until tomorrow. It's another day. Burning and turning. Which is a pretty sunset. It's just cloudy. But I got the XM. I got ESPN Plus going on for I think it's Oregon, Wisconsin bowl game. So that'll be cool. I will be getting a GoPro soon. So it's some better views, but and I'm trying to figure out about live streaming, but I hadn't figured that out yet. Because it won't let me. So I can answer all your truck questions. But anyways, that's that. Do a view of the driver's entrance there. Go get out and look. Hey, pretty good. Backed in there like a pro. Got my CB, so that's cool. It's not on right now. I've yet to have any kind of conversation or hear any conversation on my CB. But anyways, that'd be a cool live view. Just trucks going on all the time. So, alright, talk to y'all later. There, that's better. That's a pretty view. Prettiest view. Trans Am. My thoughts on Trans Am so far. Got done with orientation. Waited around about 2 days, and then it was on from there. I had 2 loads before break, which I immediately, before I even got my first load, I put in 8 days ahead of time for home time, so I could be at home for the holidays. And I got, like I said, I got 2 loads, total of about 1,800 miles. And then I PC'd myself from Olive Branch back to South Carolina. So I'm not sure exactly how that fuel is going to all work out, but you know, it'll work out. But it's kind of funny. I think I said this earlier, but I was here, right here in Olive Branch on Christmas morning, and I dropped the load. Dropped the trailer and everything, and PC'd from here home, and then I came back to get an empty trailer. And like I said, there's no trailers here. So I'm not sure what's gonna go on next, but there's no load for me to pick up or anything. There was, but it got canceled, but it had nothing to do with me anyways. I need a trailer, so I guess they're hunting me a trailer. But that's a cool truck. Look at that Peterbilt. I don't even know all the cool things that are about to happen. I will tell you one thing, and I'll put a picture of it. There were some big potholes at the trailer yard. It was one so rough that it made me rethink my Keurig placement in the truck, because I got wet. From the Keurig, and it's behind the passenger seat up top. So it was quite a bounce. And if y'all ever seen like the ticker tape parades, I think just like now, I look up this little storage bin that's above my head. I did not have it closed, and when I hit it, every notebook, pen, thankfully I didn't have anything heavy in there. Everything come down. I was only going about 3 miles an hour, but it shook everything in the truck. But blame y'all. I was like, well, I'm going to the Travel J. Fine, Jay. And the next thing I knew, I pushed the brake in, put it in drive, and eased off on it, and I went down one side of it and out the other, I reckon. I mean, with one tire, because I was trying to miss the whole thing, but the whole entrance into it's one lane, and you can't really miss it. So I had no idea to do that. If I'd have had one of them hula girls on the dash, she'd still be dancing. And that was an hour ago. That's how big that pothole was. It was a crater. I don't know why in the world. I mean, you know, so many people come through that. We just fill it with gravel. Something. I'm going to do my best to not complain about stuff. It's January 1st, 2020. Here I go. But I'm just going to get my 6 months in OTR and get my experience in no matter what. And if I treat it that way, just drive the truck and do what you're supposed to do, I don't have to have an opinion on things or why this isn't supposedly right or whatever. I just know if you have a good attitude about it, it seems, you know, it keeps it fun. But we'll see how much fun it is when the bank account, what the bank account looks like at the end of January. So we'll see what happens. But that's all for now. Chilling at the truck stop. Gonna finish my wonderful ramen here. Listen to the bowl game. Grab a shower at halftime. And I think I can be here till 3 p.m. tomorrow. I have to leave at 3 p.m. Or, you know, get a free spot or whatever. But it's nice knowing I have a nice parking spot and that I'm here before dark, and because I mean it's not a huge Flying J, and like I said, it's packed. It was packed when I got here this morning. I came to come in to go to the bathroom. I couldn't even find a spot to like stop, and I don't have a trailer, so these things can be very tight and hairy whenever you do have a trailer. So Happy New Year, everybody.